Whoa! Oh my, sorry about that. It's Spookoween, I couldn't help it. Hello! Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead, back with the Bag Game Hall of Fame. You'll have to forgive me. I know it's the time of the demons, it's Spookoween, but I didn't really have time to get a Halloween costume ready, so you just have to deal with this shirt. But welcome back. I hope you're having a good one out there. I hope your October is thoroughly pumpkin spiced. I wish mine was. I'm still waiting on my order, but never mind that. What are we playing today? Should have checked quickly. We are playing... Hello! We are playing Dead Rising for the Wii? The Wii? That's really what they called it? Yes, we are playing Dead Rising. Chop. Kill. You drop. Look at that. So, in 2009, Capcom, I guess, saw, how the Wii was selling hotcakes, and realized, well, we gotta put everything on there. We're porting all our Resident Evil games on there. Might as well just port this over as well. But obviously, you can't really port a game that was like a groundbreaking technical marvel of the Xbox 360. You have to make a new game from scratch. How do you make something like that on hardware that was basically two GameCubes, like duct taped together? Well, you make a new game built in the Resident Evil 4 engine, specifically, there's the Wii port of Resident Evil 4, and it's actually mentioned on the back of the box, featuring the acclaimed Resident Evil TM action camera system and innovative Wii remote functionality, especially designed for zombie slaying. Well, would you look at that? Yeah, this is a motion control waggle game. Trick TM mentioning it's going to be text is more readable than the 360 version. Well, so the thing with that was if you're playing on a non-HD display. If you're playing on HD TV, the text was fine on Dead Rising 1. The problem is that they didn't optimize. What you're supposed to do is, if a game is outputting on an SD TV, so either doing, somewhere around 480p or below, you're supposed to format text different. Funny enough, Dead Rising has that issue. Mass Effect famously had that issue. Metal Gear Solid 4 came out a couple years later. That game is totally playable on an SD TV. The text is all reformatted if you play it in that mode. It's impressive. But yeah, this is a game designed for lower TVs, as it mentions on the back. Yes, it supports HD TV, also supports EDTV. Sure, some folks out there might not remember that. Enhanced definition. That's around the time that some CRTs would start to support. I don't think they lasted for very long, but a couple of CRTs would actually support progressive scan. They're really hard to find now. Outside of getting those production model TVs, they're really hard to find. But let's check this out. Let me swap over here. Now I may have to do some adjusting here, because this is our first 16:9 game on the Bag Game Hall of Fame. Look at that. I'm just gonna double check my options. Saved. Some great options there. I think the brightness and stuff is okay. We'll see. What I'll have to do is I'll just have to figure out what corner of the screen will be best for me, and adjust on the fly as need be. But let's get started here. And the full disclosure, this is my first time playing this version. I love original Dead Rising. That deluxe remaster is stinky. But you know, original Dead Rising still goes hard. Well, we'll see about this version, won't we? And yes, we get 360 cutscenes.
You mentioned something about research for
rendered down into video.
That's right. Got a tip that something big's happening.
It's like we're back on the PS2.
They sure didn't mention anything about it on TV.
Yeah, well, I'm freelance, pal. I don't make my living waiting for the TV to tell me what to cover.
Louis PSC saying, I guess other than emulation, the original can be played. No, the original remasters from 2016 are still available on PC. They didn't actually take them down.
Colorado. Population 53,594. Distinguishing characteristics? Jack shit. About the only thing to do in this town is kill time at the shopping mall.
Unless that's changed, as far as I know, the 2016 remaster of Dead Rising 1 is still on PC. I don't think they took it down with the deluxe remaster.
Yeah.
Looks like taking a helicopter was the way to go.
Yeah. The deluxe remaster, which is just a remake, let's be honest. Don't play that version. We'll get into that at some point.
Listen. I want to get shots of the whole town before the National Guard finishes roping it off. Take me over the main street.
Now, they say this. I'm not 100% sure. I think this... Let's see if you actually do play this scene. Nope, they skip it. I think. Yeah. So in the 360 version, there was a little section where you would take photos while watching stuff happen. They've just cut that completely. There it is. There's the mall.
Hey! Can you get me on the rooftop of that mall?
You gotta be kidding me. Man, you are nuts.
All right, listen. Don't forget to come back for me.
As long as you're not dead, Fred.
It's Frank. Frank West. Remember that name, because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days when I get the scoop.
All right.
Whoa! Shit!
Oh, it's great to hear DJ Rotolo again. Instead of who they redubbed in the deluxe version.
Get us back down to that rooftop!
Not even criticism of the guy's acting, he just made no attempt to replicate the original performance.
We're going down.
Hell yeah. Also, I think that cutscene cuts off early as well. I think there's a little bit more to it where you see him fly away. Oh no, there it is. Never mind.
Hello there. Huh? You're the reporter, aren't you?
Yeah.
You came alone.
Yeah, I'm freelance. You know, go on the battlefield alone, no crew. So, what's going on around here anyway?
You came by helicopter, didn't you? What did you see from the sky?
Oh, zooming on the chest.
Well, if it were just a riot, I doubt the military would quarantine the entire area. The moratorium on information getting out is a little extreme, in my opinion. There's, something else I can't put my finger on.
There was a journalist guy.
Doesn't sound like civil disobedience. It's too quiet.
Almost as if everyone's already dead.
Yeah. So why don't you just tell me already?
Yeah, we will have a lot of cutscenes right at the start here.
I think you'd better see for yourself.
But my understanding is most of the story is the same.
Is hell.
Because, you know, they didn't have new cutscenes to make, but there are differences, I know that. Slime Generator chat saying, Shop Till You Drop would be a good subtitle if they made a Dead Rising spin-off set in a kitchen. Yeah, it's not a great subtitle for Wii. I guess they were trying to emphasize the idea of like, oh yeah, you can waggle to do stuff. You can shop with the Wiimote. And yeah, just to show. There's my Wiimote stuff. This is my Legend of Zelda Wii Motion Plus. So this is not a Wii Motion Plus game. This is just the controller I always use. There's Frank checking out his camera. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure there is absolutely no photography in this version. It's just gone. But yep, we're here on the roof. Now, I'm not entirely sure about this. I might have to load up the original and check. I feel like in the original you were maybe able to go past this, but you can see they're still trying to do the distance ombre rendering. I don't know how much it comes through on the stream. They are moving very slightly. You can kind of see like the pixels wiggling between the fence holes. You could tell though this game has barely any anti-aliasing, if it might just have none on. Seriously, like the amount of gaps we've got in the fence there. But yeah, Louise, my 24 karat gold Wii remote. Yeah, Slime Generator saying when I was a kid and read video game magazines, Dead Rising was one of the games where it was really easy to see that all the journalists wanted to geek out whenever could. Oh yeah, because again, it was a really amazing showcase for what this generation, well, obviously this console, but what 360 capable of. And it's interesting because it's still designed kind of like a PlayStation 2 game. It's just taken advantage of the power, you know, like the physics, lighting stuff. Also, yeah, to talk to people, you have to press Z here and A. Looks like you're the only journalist who made it out here. I'm looking forward to seeing some nice pictures. Here. Alright. So yeah, so it's Resident Evil 4 original style. So that means we actually have tank controls, because Resident Evil 4 didn't have strafing. Yep, you can save on the sofa or the restrooms. So we have, you know, forward, back, turn on the stick. Such a weird input, Z and A. Might as well save. There we go. Also, I feel like maybe I will have to replay Dead Rising 1 again. I don't remember there being more music at the start here. A little cutscene, which is funny because you get to see what this room actually should look like. A little bit.
In the world.
Okay, not really. Later on, we'll get more of a look. I can't remember if there's a way to look in first person. Okay, I do have camera control on the D-pad. What does this button do? That's just the okay. Okay, yeah, so I don't have any sort of camera control yet. But it is funny knowing what this game looks like on 360, because it did have pretty impressive texture work for the time. And they've had to just take all those textures and really compress them down. Oh, I got an apple. Oh, I got a melon. Maybe we can even look down. Okay, yeah, so Z Z is the trigger on the nunchuck, but A is the button on the top of the Wiimote. I'm just not sure. It must be just the way they've had to do the mappings. They wanted like a double button to confirm. Alright, well. Go have a look-see, see what's going on around here. Well, we'll get once we're more into gameplay. There's a couple more long cutscenes to get through before they really let you go wild with things. Also, I'm gonna try and remember Wii versions with weird subtitles. Yeah, Skate It. This game. What was the SSX Wii game called?
Quit screwing around!
Have you seen my baby? I can't live without my precious little sweetie doggy. Oh, where is my Madonna? Where is she? Oh,
Oh, I love this crazy old lady. Yeah, SSX Blur. Maybe I wouldn't count that because that's just a subtitle.
No time to ogle pretty girls, son. You looking to get yourself eaten alive by zombies?
What? Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. If those ain't zombies, what would you call them?
Oh, there they are. Hello. So this would be more obvious in the original game, but fun fact about a lot of the cutscenes like this one is these are not the models zombies in the final game. Those are from pre-release versions.
Look on the bright side. Zombies are stupid and slow. We should be safe in here. All right then. Feel like making yourself useful? Take a look around the mall. Bring anything we can use for the barricade back here. On delay. Come on.
I really need to mess with that SSX Wii game just to see. Like, I know it does reuse forces from 3. I think I've seen footage of it and it looked like it had the Peak 3 drone track. Alright, let's do some comparison here. Oh boy. It's fun. It's like a secret PlayStation 2 version, you know? Just because of the way this hardware is. Oh god, look at these zombie models. Oh wow, that was weird. Also, so I don't think you could talk to these characters, but they would have dialogue they would say out loud if you got near them. Also, this is weird. You're not allowed in the mountain. Like, like, look at that texture. At that point, like, just make new assets if you have to compress them that much. Okay. Now, this will be less obvious, but I'm pretty sure in the original version, you actually went a bit further down. There'll be an easy way to tell. I just need to, look at what shop he's next to. Oh, no, okay. No, it is about the same place. So not here, but there are areas in this game that are a lot smaller.
What are you planning?
Would you calm down? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like, they do scale the maps down a tiny bit. But the really obvious one is the park. This scene is so funny. This old woman is just no man can stop her from trying to save her dog. Anytime anyone tries to grab her, just like like when they have jobbers wrestle like 60-year-old Undertaker and they just fly across the ring for him. Oh, well, you know, that went all tits up.
What in the hell are you people doing? Run! Quick, move! Get over here! Everyone, move this way! Quick, to the stairs! Move!
Alright. So you saw how many zombies there were there, right? There was quite a lot. Now we gotta get in game and see how many zombies there are. Oh, we already have a handgun. When you hold B, the player aims his gun. Use the pointer to line the sight up with your target and press A to fire. You can stun enemies by shooting them in the head. Get close to a stun enemy and input the correct command to use special attacks. So that's literally just Resident Evil 4. Holding B, press the control pad to change which weapon you currently have. That's cool. The action command displayed will change depending on the situation in the weapon equipped. Check the guide arrow. Okay. Oh no, Chris Hines. Hang on. Ugh, I might have to. Give me a minute. Let's just run for now. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to back up off the TV a bit, so give me a sec. We're gonna... There we go. There we go. Yeah, I could probably get a little bit closer. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah, Tartier Railcar saying, all I knew about this game until this moment was it had less zombies and Cletus. Well, we'll talk about that later. And yeah, no, this game is just Resident Evil 4.
Where are the others?
But following the plot Dead Rising.
I don't know. I hope they got away.
No, it is weird because they do import animations and some mechanics from Dead Rising into this engine. It's such a strange spin.
As long as those things are in the mall, we better not use this door.
I'm gonna adjust my mic a bit more.
What are you doing?
The air ducts. They'll get us back into the mall, and apparently those things aren't smart enough to use the ducts. So they won't be a factor.
Wait a minute. You want to get back in there? What for? Hey.
Nice camera. Are you a photographer?
As a matter of fact, I am. Frank West, photojournalist.
Could you show me some pictures, Frank?
I always think of how ugly of a suit this is they have her in.
Who are you guys, anyway? And what are you... I took that one near the entrance. That guy do something?
Nope. Thanks for showing me, though.
Hey, we're not done talking yet. Just who are you guys?
I'm Jesse. The man you saw earlier is Brad. That's all I'm authorized to tell you.
It's really funny. Whatever about Frank they are at the start. Oh yeah, check out my gun. Damn, this must have been broken during the commotion. Broken blacktail. And now we can hear the zombies there. Oh nice, I got 2 kills. Yeah, so here's a big difference. So it still has the limited inventory, but it works a little closer to how you know, Resident Evil 4 does it with the attaché case. Examine an apple. A tart, bright red fruit can be used in a mixer. There we go, we'll eat that. They still have the mixers. But as you'll note, handgun ammo. So if you've never played Dead Rising before, guns work very strangely. They are like consumable items where once you've used so much of their ammo, they just break, basically. Even if we ran up everyone's spots for the rest of them, I've still got my hands full of everything else going on around here. I'm spinning the beans a little bit. Let's just save again. Just on the off chance anything happens, we don't have to replay that part. It's funny actually, because when you come to this safe room in the base game normally, there is some food here, but it's normally like in a normal place. It's here on the desk or over here. Like there's supposed to be a jug of orange juice, but they couldn't. I guess they couldn't really fit it there, so they just dumped it all over here. Otis, you ain't planning on going back down there in the mall, are ya? I wouldn't do that if I were you, but you young folks never listen to me. Well, if you're gonna go, at least take this transceiver with you. You better take this map too. Hell yeah. Can I ask you to do something, Frank? There are survivors left in the mall. They won't last long out there on their own. Go and get them and bring them back to the security room. I know you could help them, Frank. There's a lost man and woman just on the other side of the air duct. Why don't you stop by bringing those 2 back here? So, here's the big difference. This is a mission-based game. Dead Rising was a open sandbox that was on a time limit where story events happened on set times. These are just missions. And you get the time, but the time is just counting how long it takes you to do it. There's no actual like maybe later, but there's not really a time limit. Right. Okay, I think I'm okay being in the bottom corner here because all I'm covering is the kill counter.
Hey, anybody around?
Ew, have you seen my wife, Natalie? She'll still be around here. Need some help, buddy? That'd be great, fella. My name's Jeffrey Mayer, by the way. I'm Frank. I'm a journalist. Alright, he's gonna follow me now. And yeah, we could call them. Yep. So Railcar saying this really is just a completely different game with the same map, huh? It's interesting because Dead Rising 2 is also a completely different game, the same map. Well, no, Dead Rising 2 is a similar game with a different map. But wait till you see, because it isn't actually. It's interesting. You'll see. Jeff, Emily. Oh yeah, off the record, yeah. God, that's such a weird game as well. Jeff, thank God you're okay. Oh Natalie, never let you go again. So yeah, in the original, you could take a photo at certain points for bonuses. That mechanic's just gone. Alright, you two. Mind cutting the Joyce reunion short. Still safe here, but I know a place. I'll take a security room. Follow me. So yeah, this is just a tutorial quest that was in the original, just with this action movie playing over the top. I am curious how these guys will deal with following. If it'll be closer to like how Ashley follows you in Resident Evil 4. Because Dead Rising is cool. The survivor AI in that game was rough at times. Never go to a mall again as long as I can live. I've had enough of this. Yeah, you had a real hard time, Natalie. Yeah! That was awesome. Just watching you got me really excited. Otis, don't tell me that. I want to hear that. That's a bit weird. Oh, there you go. I just have a shotgun now. And 10,000 bucks. Also, new to this version, money. Dead Rising 2 added a currency. Not this one. And look at that. We just have save. Just save after the mission. Screw it. Like it's funny because though the mobile game is very different, it's closer to this than it is original Dead Rising because it's also a mission-based game with scaled-down take on the same combat. Frank, looks like the zombies gather around the toy store in Paradise Plaza. Somebody might be trapped in there. You mind taking a look? Twin sisters. Oh, no, wrong button. But yeah, it's funny them showing this map. Because we'll see at a certain point that map is not accurate. I'm trying to remember what button it was that let you change weapons. Not the D-pad. Is it 1? No, 1 brings up the map. Yeah, you could kind of tell now, looking here, that Leisure Park is not the right size. Different items perform different actions. Some weapons are capable of special attacks performed by holding A for a moment. Shake the Wiimote to attack, hold A to attack. Alright. Oh, okay, so you can, if you don't want to shake the Wiimote to do the melee attacks, you can just... Holy shit, that texture. It's funny, because you think about like how good Resident Evil 4 looks on the Dreamcast. And obviously that's a smaller scale game in a lot of ways, and it looks so much better than this. Hey, sorry, it's back at security. Can you hear me, Frank? Let me give you a rundown of the mall's layout so you know what you're doing. You'll find Paradise Plaza right on the other side of the warehouse. There are a lot of shops there, restaurants, sporting goods, books, you name it. It's a pretty big mall, so you'll probably need to use the can now and then. Just check the map to find restrooms. Considering the way this game plays, I'm surprised they're even doing that tutorial. How weird. And yeah, I don't think you can jump in this version. Yeah, I'll have to look at it side by side again, but I think the map is just like maybe like 10% smaller. Like just the regular parts of the map. You'll see when we get to the leisure park that is tiny.
Shoppers, do we have good news for you? Weeks away from the anniversary extravaganza. That's right. Years of serving you.
Oh, help me, Heather, help me. And as you'll see here, this is literally just the shotgun animations from Resident Evil there. Thank you so much. I would have been gone without you. Too dangerous here, kiddo. Let's take you someplace safer. And, okay. So yeah, like, parts of the map here are kind of just slightly reduced, but the big thing you'll notice is that they just put up the fucking ropes and block parts off. Which is a weird choice. I guess it helps with the loading to limit like which directions you can go. Because you can still get to places, you just have to kind of like take long ways round. Also, yes, zombies just drop ammo. I forgot to mention that. And look at that, we reloaded. So it's funny, you'll see the zombies, they'll do some animations from Dead Rising, but like a lot of the knockdown animations and things like that are from Resident Evil 4. Now that animation is straight from... Let me just clear a few more zombies out. Oh yeah, okay, you can turn. Stick climbing. Wow, the zombies are really stupid in this version. Brilliant textures. And yeah, as you might guess, so little of the objects in the map can actually be picked up. I mean, there's no way. If we'd stuck together, we'd both be dead now. What? Why are you looking at me like that? We can change some clothes though. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Promise to keep your mouth shut for a bit and I'll take you someplace safe. Safe place? Yeah, I've got a helicopter coming on Friday. What are we waiting for? Let's go. I might have to double check in the manual what the weapons swapping commands are. I guess because I only There we go. I only have the one. I don't really have to worry. I love we've already been picking up rifle ammo. Alright, well, let's take these folks out of here. It's so weird to me that you start with the handgun for like a really short time. And then the first like gun you're really using in a proper mission is a shotgun. Gonna try and also find out if there's like a reload button. Nope. Now, please, let's see. How good is this game about? Hey, look at that. They followed me. Okay, yeah. If there's a reload button, I just don't know what it is yet. I do like the little indicators that can give you like a rough idea of where the other characters are relative to you. Have a good look through the head. So yeah, so, you know, it still has some of that melee aspect of Dead Rising, but it is primarily a shooting game like Resident Evil 4. So it is just a very different beast. 1 second. Yeah, see it. This place sucks. It's dirty. It's cramped. Isn't there a shower around here? I do like your juicy hat though, Heather.
Yeah!
Man, it's addicting watching you out there. You sure have a knack for this. I got some protein. Oh, God, so much money. Oh, Frank, it looks like you rescued everyone that he's rescued for the moment. You should take a break. You look tired. Wow, that was it. And yeah, it's a Slime pointing out, naming a gun game with a name that implies melee is a good bit. Yeah. Alright, well, might as well. Okay, I guess at this point they just want me to go check out the mall. Oh, I do want to check something quickly. Some people might not know this, but there is actually a different Ah, it's locked right now. That's a slightly different path you can take to get down instead of the elevator. Yeah, so guns will take up inventory room, it looks like. I really want to figure out how you reload. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Like, surely there's a way to reload. Oh, damn it. It shake the fucking... Okay. Of course it is. Let's have a quick look. like, it's in a ways it's impressive. This is definitely, they made the parking lot out here smaller than it would have been on the 360 version. But the fact they still tried. Look, even these are actually 3D models. I think maybe if you go, actually I think they're all 3D models. Like, I think at a certain point they would start using like pillar, like billboarded sprites, but I think no. That, like, look, I could target that one as well. If we get a sniper rifle later on, it'll be more obvious. I'm guessing their melee weapons don't break in this. Oh, hey, now we get the handgun. Okay. I'm gonna have a drink of water while we watch this cutscene.
Zombies, huh? Had a feeling you'd show up.
It's funny because this cutscene is supposed to play the first time you come down to the mall.
God, it's you. Look, don't sneak up on me.
Brad was attacked. I located him on the monitor. Ugh!
It's probably just a sprain.
I've gotta help Brad, or he's done for.
All right, fine. Give me your gun. Come on. I'm the reason you just got hurt. Let me help.
No, I can't let a civilian do that. That's against regulations.
Yeah, well, I don't think they had zombie-infested malls in mind when they wrote those regulations, kid.
You know how to use this?
Kinda. I've covered wars, you know.
Oh, the famous line. Aimed into oblivion.
Look, after I'm through helping you, you and I are gonna have a nice little chat.
I think it's funny that she's like, oh yeah, I can't say who we are, but I'm gonna keep making references to regulations and authorizations and you being a civilian. Alright, we're on the case. Case panel leads you to the truth of the zombie incidents. When you encounter a key event, a new panel opens, take you one step closer to the truth. You can check the status of the case panel. Yep. You got handgun, and as you might be able to tell, this is like a lot of the handgun. The shotgun is pretty much the one in Dead Rising, but it's probably because it's the same. But the handguns tend to be from. Oh yeah, it is D-pad. They tend to be models from Resident Evil 4. Now I am gonna say this here. You know, Resident Evil 4, as I've said, one of the best games ever made. Also one of the worst things to happen to Resident Evil survival horror for a couple of years. Because everyone was just trying to copy that and turn the genre into, like, shoot 'em ups. It was real annoying. Oh, we gotta get to the food court. I'm gonna say it. I don't think the Wii version of Resident Evil 4 is actually a great version. Because, you know, it has, this control style, right? I love they somehow brought this over. Oh yeah. Okay, how do we... Okay. So I have a feeling, I was curious, I just want to check. Oh hey! Just like Dead Rising 2. Can we get books in this version? No, I guess not. But sometimes the zombie audio gets real glitchy in this version as well, I'm noticing. There we go. Double weapon attack up. Oh, great question from Tatir Relcar. Might the audio be an emulation issue? Is this real hardware? This is real hardware, baby. You'll get familiar with the shows I do. Where possible, I do real hardware streams, just because it's, having the tech to be able to show that stuff is kind of rare, and I like to showcase these games as close to how they would have been originally as possible. Sub-weapon attack boosted, item stock, sub-weapon durability. Okay, so there is durability in this. And there are books, kind of, I guess. Okay, so the skateboard you don't actually use as a weapon. It is just a transport item. Yeah, see, like, they just put random blockages in the map. And oh yeah, look at that fucking hop in. To look around a bit. So yeah, I don't think we can go this way yet, because I think there's barriers in the way, if I remember the story right. Yeah, see, yeah. You have to do something in the story to open the barriers. So I guess there is a certain amount of free roaming you can do between certain missions. I like how for just doing those animations, you just get money. Aha! What? Oh, that looked real janky. That's how they do the jumping over object thing. Yeah, that's really funny. So yeah, so this is real hardware. This is, it's a PAL version, but that shouldn't really matter because at this point, all the PAL versions, they support all the same resolution and stuff. Yep, there we go. It broke. Okay, so we do still have some durability to worry about. Okay, we can't go in there yet. Okay, windows are no longer breaking. I appreciate that they let you melee without shaking the Wiimote. That's at least an option. Let's do a little bit more exploring, because I'm just curious, like, how much of the mall is around here. Because it's so weird that they have the bookstores. There's just no real reason for them anymore. So in original Dead Rising, you could pick up. Excuse me, my voice went there for a sec. You can pick up books that would have specific perks tied to them. So they were really powerful. Like sometimes they would make durability for a specific weapon type last longer, but it would take up an inventory slot. So, it's like, oh, you could get all these perks, but then you're sacrificing like, inventory space. Also, I'm trying to figure out if you can throw. You could throw this, but I'm guessing not. I guess it will just break. But we can change clothes. We can put new shoes on. Also, yeah, they just you turn around and then they just respawn zombies. They just come out of nowhere. Oh, I just want to break this. Because yeah, if you press that button, the B button, you just immediately drop your. What you're carrying. Oh, they definitely remodeled this room. This room is small. This is tiny. No, I'm just gonna. Let me go up to the floor and see. Yeah, they took out the golfing stuff. There's supposed to be like a little virtual drive range. And look, you can't even pick up most of this stuff. Just the skateboards. Also, look at this. What happened? Look at the size of skateboards. They look like the skateboards from fucking Deluxe Remaster, where they're giant for no good reason. Oh, we do have the bowling ball though. Oh yeah. Can you not throw sub-weapons in this? Yeah, there's some sort of like really unfortunate glitch with some of the zombies. There we go. Okay, so I guess you can only throw them. Oh yeah, I gotta Am I out of ammo? This gun? I guess I'm out of ammo. I got an apple. Okay, so how does this work? You can mix 2 food items. Yep. Alright, so we'll take an apple. And screw it. Oh weird, it doesn't tell us what it does yet. Orange. Just eat the grapefruit. The grapefruit, my man's. Yeah, frying pan. So, well, another yellow one. I guess you don't know what they do until you use them. Oh, is the samurai sword still here? Yeah, it's still here, the katana! Hell yeah. God, this is such a goofy game. But yeah, just... It's so weird just seeing... Oh, this is the same map as Dead Rising 1. They've just slightly shrunk everything. And put up rope barriers everywhere. Also, yeah, the dismemberment tech is completely gone. You can knock heads off if you're lucky. But yeah, not even arms will come off. Yeah, still got the music store. Only the acoustic though. Can't use the electric guitars. These ones are always fun because they would make like distorted guitar noises if you hit enemies with them. Have a look in the entertainment aisle. Also, I noticed that the shops, like being inside the shops, feels really dark. Just because, if you know, they don't have the same lighting system and they haven't baked like better lighting in. Oh, okay. See. Quick look, see what's here. You know, sometimes it's nice just to explore, enjoy the shops, enjoy the sights of Willamette. Wow, there's like no food in this room. Still back here? No. You can still cook stuff there. But normally there's at least something in this room. Like there's some meat or something. Or ketchup bottles, because there's a lot of like joke weapons in Dead Rising. They still have them, they just, you can't pick them up. Also, it's funny what they've blocked off, because I think the movie theater you can go to at this point in normal Dead Rising. Oh yeah, welcome to Jill Sandwiches. Here we go. Now, if anyone remembers... Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, this is new. This is a new enemy type, by the way. These parrots and the dogs are new enemies, exclusive to this version. I don't know why, because they sound annoying, but there you go. Frank, right now you're in the courtyard. You could get into the maintenance tunnels from there. Right now, the maintenance tunnels are overflowing with zombies. You should probably thin the numbers out a bit. Go check out the maintenance tunnel gate when you want to take care of the zombies in there. That's a weird prompt. That implies that, like, I can... Oh, see that? That dog fucking strafed on me. Also, yeah, this game does have the 180 turn, so officially it controls better than Silent Hill Homecoming. Poodle defeated bonus! Would you ever expect to see that in a game? Gosh, so much... What does protein do? Ah, okay. Let's see if drinking it tells me what it does. No. Okay. So yeah, if you're familiar the size of this park normally, it is tiny here. I don't think it's even half the size. It is like a quarter of the size. Like, I think straight up the scale of this park compared to the actual size of the mall doesn't make sense in this version. Because you can, like, there's the food court over there. There's supposed to be like two entire aisle levels between them. It is just really funny to see, like, how tiny this is. But yeah, like this is the really the eye opener of just like, oh wow, yeah, they scaled stuff down. Why am I getting rifle ammo? I don't even have a rifle. Starting to think they might have broke the way the ammo drop system works. Oh, there's a golf club. Not in the sports store. No, no, no. The slime saying, I think when converting stuff to the Wii, every dev that attempts has had to make the Wii version at least slightly stupider. Hence the parrots and the poodles. Yeah. And yeah, as you say, granted, the original... The original's interesting because it's a goofy game, but the story and events are portrayed very seriously. Like, what the story's actually about and, like, kind of the tragedy of it. That's played seriously, but then the actual gameplay is goofy as heck. Well, yeah, this cutscene might be a good sign, actually, because if you look at the food court here, I think you'll notice it's bigger than the actual level it's going to be. Yeah, I know the secret spot to get the katana.
Who? Jesse? Damn it! Okay, we'll have to talk about this later. You know how to use that gun?
I've never fired at a person.
All right, I'll cover you from here. You need to stick to the shadows. Try to get close to the target, okay?
And what am I supposed to do when I get close?
Well, the best solution would be to shoot the guy. But you can't do that. Keep him busy dodging your bullets and stay out of trouble. Are you up to it?
I'm a lot better with a camera. But yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right. Next time he reloads, I'll lay down a suppressing fire. I'm counting on you. Make your way over there. One.
I'm just reminded how goofy it is that the deluxe remaster has like massive yellow graffiti in this area telling you where to go. The cutscene shows you where to go. It wasn't needed. There we go. Some handgun ammo. I'm curious how they're gonna handle this boss fight. Oh, okay. It's a bit different because normally he's he's like up in the rafters. Why can he not there we go. So yeah, normally... Hey, let me back up a bit just so I can show it. So in this fight, normally, he's up here. Like, all this area up here. And you have to climb up and get him. Yeah, hard cut. Nah, the shooting in this is Resident Evil 4. They didn't really get to cover shooting in Resident Evil till like 6. 5 has some really janky late game cover shooting stuff, but it's not really what you would consider cover shooting.
Who was that anyway?
I don't know. Well, thanks for your help. The name's Brad.
Hey, Brad.
I'm Frank West, photojournalist. And right now, I'd rather have an explanation than your thanks, Brad.
Sorry, I've got nothing to tell you. Look, I don't know what Jesse told you, but as far as I'm concerned, we're through working together. So you cover your zombie story and leave the rest to us.
You, You guys are looking for someone here, aren't you?
Who is that? Where did you
You
take
help
it?
me, I help you.
Yeah, some more water. Hang on.
Damn. You're one hell of a journalist, aren't you, Frank? A hot-headed, underhanded, hotshot paparazzi with nothing better to do than to invade people's privacy.
I try. You got a point?
Because the thing people forget about Dead Rising 1 is
You win, Frank.
it is somewhat critical of
Work together.
a lot of the idea of photojournalism, like specific assets of it.
Our DHS agents. And yes, we are looking for the man in that picture.
You're with Homeland Security. Is that guy a terrorist or something? I took that picture in the entrance plaza. Right near the front door.
The entrance plaza. You're sure?
Hey! So do I have your permission to cover this story? Or not?
Alrighty then. Oh. Yeah, I leveled up. Okay, more sub-weapon durability. I wonder if the level ups are random in this version like they are in the main version. So yeah, so like there is a little bit of an algorithm to it, but how much health you're gaining, inventory space, stuff like that. That was random. Like you couldn't get, you know, like 10 health upgrades in a row, but it would kind of dole them out like fairly, but in a random order. So every playthrough is slightly different. I wonder if it's the same here. It would kind of make sense because I feel like I've gotten 2 sub-weapon upgrades in a row. Frank, look, there's a propane tank over there. Try shooting it with your gun. The blast should take care of the zombies surrounding real quick. Why did you run towards it? You divvy knacker. Oh god, these parrots are not going to be that fun. Fight. I got lettuce. Okay, this is probably a good time to talk about because I mentioned it earlier. So, Resident Evil 4 Wii trivializes a lot of that game because it gives you aiming ability far and above of what you would ever have had in the original game. You know, I'm noticing a pattern that the food items seem to be like all replaced with fruit and vegetables in this version. That make yellow drink again. For example, there's you know, like a stat in Resident Evil 4 for like how much your gun will shake like this. That stat does nothing in the Wii version because you just have perfect aim. And I think the same with the recoil stat as well. But Brad, are you really not gonna... Hey, zucchini! You're really not gonna fend for yourself? Try that. God, it is really funny. This how they scale this map down. I need to see if someone's possibly, because people have ripped the main model and put it in like VR chat, for example. I'm curious if anyone's tried to rip this version of the mall and port it into anything.
Sir, if you could just kindly come with us, we can wrap this whole thing up.
No, I'm not leaving until you can
Absolutely,
guarantee
sir.
me
If
safe
you
passage
just open
to
this
these...
gate. Just open this gate.
No.
It's for your protection. Just
I am not
let us-
opening any gate. Thank you very much. I'm going to stay right here.
Dr.
when
Barnaby.
It's safe.
Sir.
Thank you and goodbye.
Dr. Barnaby?
Goodbye.
Well, what happened? You can't just arrest him?
He turned down my offer to protect him. Said he isn't going anywhere until I can guarantee a secure route out of here. Jesse has a direct line to HQ. The first thing we need to do is to call for backup.
Alright. Oh. This bit's kind of funny because we are just following the actual mission part of Dead Rising 1. Alright, Frank, right now you're in the entrance plaza. Looks like you got your shutter open. If you want to change into some fresh studs, just take what you need from the clothing stores out there. Right, it's already come back to security room. When you finish poke around, head back there yourself. Oh, well, that's convenient.
Do you like having fun? So do we. That's why we're announcing that next month, starting on the 10th, we will be holding the Willamette Parkview Mall's 3rd anniversary extravaganza. If you like parades, games, and delicious food, what
Alright, well, let's have a look.
celebration? The Willamette Parkview Mall. We let the consumer in you shine.
So you get a lot of PP for taking out the parrots. Oh, hey, they did keep some of the joke weapons, and yeah, they do have some of the kid outfits. I might as well put this on just so we can look at it. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, I'm not gonna keep that on. At the same time, I just remembered these are pre-rendered cutscenes, so it's not like it's gonna mess with the cutscenes. Let me see if I remember. Is this the map button? Yeah. Sporting goods. Oh yeah, that's just telling you where to go. Ladies' apparel. We might as well check out the stores. It is funny to think about the, you know, for some people the timer stuff in Dead Rising is really contentious. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Is this a different outfit? No. Okay. I'm noticing a pattern that I think a lot of the clothes... Oh, well now we're barefoot. They don't really put the clothes in the aisles anymore. They're gonna be on those like little changing room cubicles. Oh, the distinguished gentleman. Okay. Nice, nice. Distinguished. But yeah, it's they changed it from the original a little bit. I want to say the original you couldn't change like top and bottom separately. That wasn't until 2, I think. Did they not have any shoe gentleman store? I guess gentlemen don't they don't wear shoes. See, how am I doing on ammo? Oh, I gotta be careful actually. But yeah, the enemy count is just cute. You know, they're trying, but it's tiny in comparison. Oh yeah, some nice fishing. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the suit. And yeah, it's also just kind of a shame they took out the photo stuff. It's such a big gimmick of the original. Yeah, I was curious about this. I saw this come up a few times. By the way, this is the entrance plaza. What? Where are the zombies? I could just walk out of here, no problem. There's nothing to worry about out there. Oh, let's just cycle on out of here. I'm glad they kept some stuff like this. Oh, but then they put all these weird fucking barriers everywhere. Yeah, when you get on the bike, it really shows how much they've like resized these areas. And yeah, you always have to go through doors now. Like some of these areas, like it was always loaded in segments, but there were some that you could just walk through a loading zone. Yeah, I'm not sure about them adding parrots. The dogs at least aren't that annoying to deal with, but the birds. How much inventory space do I have? Alright. I guess in a way it does keep some of the spirit of Dead Rising. Oh, we could put glasses on. Like that's going to make a difference in this game. Also, man, we had... I don't have much XP right now. Okay, this is something I'm going to be a little curious about. Oh, finally my sword broke. Okay, well these guys can't get in here because I guess they can't set off the automatic door. Hell yeah! They kept the training stuff. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, and look at that, we have working mirrors. Nice, item stock up. You can even see some of the enemies in the mirror. Not all of them. But they kept a few, because you can see the dog there. There we go, there's a save point. That's cool. I was not expecting them to have kept that mechanic. Is there really, like, no way to throw a box in this? I wonder about these. Yep. No, I don't think you can do it on all of them, but let me check. This is a really funny Easter egg they just put in here. Like, yeah, if you come in the gym and just do stuff. Yep, you could do it on all of them. Sorry, chat, I'm gonna... Hey, Slime, don't look at Frank's feet. I saw that in chat. By the way, is the chat been coming up on the stream? It should be. If it's not, I'll have a look and see if I can, Yep, okay. Yeah, I just haven't looked at the pop-up in a while. Okay. In the base version, you could also ride these bikes. I don't think you could do anything with the weights, though. Oh, an apple. Let's head back now. Try and make some more forward progress. There's something someone in chat alluded to earlier that I really want to get to. Frank, you're in the food court now. You might want to try mixing different foods with the mixers out there. If you're lucky, you could end up with something really good. You know, I'm looking at these zombie models. I think these might also be based off the prototype ones and not the final game. Because they've got the, like, the darker, more like dead skin palette. They look a bit more ghoulish. Probably the best way I could put it. Oh god, this area is so limited now. You can't go into the ice cream place. I guess I'm not allowed to mix the protein with that. God, why does every drink I make come out yellow? Alright, we made a white juice. And... yes. Just for funsies. Alright, we've got green. Take the zucchini. God, it's weird to find this thing. This part of the mall. There we go. But yeah, I'm starting to wonder if just Frank's vegan in this version, because all the meat items, like, are all gone. Like, There's supposed to be hamburgers and steaks and pizzas. Oh wow, they kept it. It surprisingly works similar. Whee! Oh wow, that's not what I thought it was. Alright, did the stove bonus. Let me see if this still works. Kind of. There's supposed to be like a hold move you do. I want to check something. Do the Molotov cocktails... do they stack? They do! Nice. Seriously, why is all the food in this just vegetables and fruit? Okay. I'm not the only one who's noticing that. Thinks it's weird, right? Also, look at the low poly version of the outside. It's like, okay, we rendered this and then nothing else. You know what? I almost would have. I guess if I was redesigning this game for Wii, I probably would have just removed this area. Also, yeah, Slime mentions how Outbound's areas look at all games. Yeah, true. Like, yeah, without all the dismemberment stuff, the lawnmower is real toned down. Louis PSC asking if the original one has alcohol to drink. Yes. No, I don't like this. It's a zombie dog. Just remember. Reload. Oh. Again, normally the big stuff like this, the advantage is that you can throw it. Oh, okay. So you have to use the Wii move to throw, I think. Okay. And yeah, this is M-rated. Specifically in the UK version. Got an 18 rating. Like the dismemberment missing, that might be to try and make it appeal more. I know for the Japan audience it makes it so they don't have to censor it as much. Because this would have been probably around the time that Japan would have started to get funny about dismemberment. Oh, there was the burn move. Aha! Maybe they can lose limbs a bit in this version, but it seems rare. Gotta check something in here. Okay. Doing pretty good on ammo now. Alright, I'm gonna stop futzing around, try and make some forward progress here now. So, even though the crowd density is tiny compared to before, it still at least replicates some of what Dead Rising was about, which is more about navigating zombies. That was something that was always frustrating about the later games, is that they focused more and more on, oh, the main gimmick is it's all about fighting huge crowds of zombies, isn't it? And it's like, no, that wasn't the main thing. The main thing was about trying to avoid them. You know, not getting like Muso style massive combos. No, Brad wasn't outside. Oh. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, the bees! I'm actually curious how this version handles this mechanic. Yeah, so when you kill specific zombies, a bee will pop out. And yeah, if you kill a bee, they're a group of zombies, they all just... their heads pop. Because this is a bee-based zombie virus. There's a queen, parasite, host zombie in every large gathering of zombies. If you defeat that zombie, you can get the queen and use it as an item. Alright. Right, yeah, so I guess this room is now going to have zombies in it. I gotta reorganize. I'll eat a melon. Yeah. Got the queen bee. How do we use the queen bee? Oh wow, that was really underwhelming. That is not as cool looking. Hey, at least you know, they tried. It's again, it's funny what parts of it they try and replicate. Oh well. Full of food and drink. Well, specifically blended drinks, so.
So that's what Dr. Barnaby said, huh?
The old coot's not dumb. He wants us to call for help first. We gotta line out or what?
The signal's being blocked. I can't even contact HQ on the emergency line.
So, if we want to get our hands on Dr. Barnaby, we're gonna have to secure a way out of here ourselves. All right, we've got to deal with the situation we've been handed. The boneheads back at HQ might be working on something too.
There's a helicopter coming. 3 days from now. At noon, it's my ride.
Is your ride reliable?
Absolutely. That's how I plan on getting out of here.
All right then. I'll see to it that the DHS picks up the charter fee. Can we take Dr. Barnaby as well?
Sure. As long as you tell me what's going on.
Okay. I'll tell you what you want to know. Later. We have more pressing business right now. If we have to wait here for 3 days, we'll need supplies. Water, blankets and the like. We'll get Dr. Barnaby here tomorrow morning. I want you to keep an eye on the monitors.
All right. Yeah, case 1 complete. Oh yeah. You know, that's funny when I think about it. This is this is Resident Evil 4 reskinned. Because Resident Evil 4 also has mechanics tied to the day and the night stuff. The zombie's going berserk like this. I doubt the professor's going anywhere until more. Right. I'm trying to look. I'm gonna look at that version of. Hold on the zoom out. Yeah, I think the layout, like the layout of these paths is roughly the same as the main map. It's just on, you know, scale. Alright, Otis, you probably got some missions for me now. Frank, I found more survivors in Paradise Plaza. You got the time, why don't you go rescue them? I'm counting on you. The thing is I don't think any of these are really optional. I could be wrong though. Like, I don't think you can advance the main story without doing these. Gonna replace this guitar because it's not very good. Alright, yeah, we've not even been over to the other side of the mall yet. There we go. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think you can just ignore these missions and then do the other stuff. Also, I don't think the actual eye glow... Oh no, they do the eye glowing effect. Why does rifle ammo spawn so much? What can we drop? Shit. kind of funny to me how much money they do give you already, considering we can't use it yet. Starving to death here. Hey, you got some food, right? Yeah, do you like lettuce? That's the stuff. Look around here. I'll take you to the security room. Is there food there? Yeah. Alright, let's go! Yeah, the proper crafting stuff is in too. The juice mixing stuff was kind of just like a vague, you know, facsimile of that. Oh no, there's a restaurant there. I wonder if they've got anything good. Oh wait, I'm hungry. I'm in the mood for a well done steak. I am moving to have a well done steak. If I bring you a well done steak. No, I did not bring you a well done steak. Where do I even find a well done steak? Oh. It's just on the table. There you go. They did put meat in the game. Confirmed. Why is it so rare though? I guess maybe they heal the most. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. A perfectly well done steak. That hit the spot. Okay, you got a steak. You gonna cut security with me now? Yeah, we could. Let's get a move on. How much ammo do I have for each gun? But I'm full. I'm doing really well. Ah, shit. You... Okay. That's annoying. You've got to... Because they lock off the paths a bit, we have to take this really roundabout way. I'm gonna say though, yeah, the survivors were actually pretty good at following you in this version. Obviously the crowds are way smaller. There we go. I'm actually wondering how strict they are about them following you through doors, because they haven't shown like an icon to represent it. No. Ah. Okay, one thing I wish they maybe had done for this version is cut out this part with the rescuing. Like, as soon as you get to the elevator, just be like, oh yeah, no, they're good. Or whatever. It's just a couple of extra loads.
Yeah!
Hell yeah! Got more protein! And a buttload of money. Yeah, it's funny though, because just the way this game works now, it's also a bit of a slower paced game because you don't have that timer and there's space out the missions. Like, the way Dead Rising 1 works, you can do a certain amount of side content while doing main content. So that's why you got 20k for that. Yeah, you get a lot of money for doing the rescues. It's bizarre. Alright, just go in the CD shop. But yeah, even though I think I could use the vents and go explore, I don't think it would actually do anything. Like, I could just gain level ups if I wanted to, I guess. It is a shame though. The way the knives work of them being like, oh, special sub attacks, it's a shame that most items don't have sub attacks. I would have banded on that maybe, you know? Like, oh yeah, add one for this metal pole and for this item and vice versa. Yeah, this still works. Oh god, you see? When I was reloading, I think his camera strap was clipping through his collar. Oh, sorry. Are you okay? I'm here to help. You can help me? Huh? That's right. There's a helicopter coming to save us on Friday. I'll take you there too. To save us? Sorry, if it's too late for me, just forget about me. Too late? You look fine to me. Why would you say something like that? I've been bitten. So you were bitten, so what? That doesn't mean you have to turn into one of them. Seriously, where'd you hear that? Where did I hear that? Well, it's okay. I already know I'm doomed. My family, my boyfriend, they all turned. It wouldn't be fair if I didn't, now would it? Soho, just leave me alone. I actually don't know how this one's going to play out. See, normally you just talk to her repeatedly, and eventually you convince her. Actually, you should come with me. I guess this is the difference. Yeah, when you reload, his like camera fin sticks out. Take that. Looks like you're doing alright. Why'd you save me? I was gonna turn into a zombie anyway. Well, then why'd you call for help? Too early to give up hope. We might find a cure when we get out of here. Just trust me, we can make it through this, okay? Okay, I trust you. Please get me out of here. What is that animation? I don't think that's in the original. Yeah, I've gotta use my yellow juice. Damn it! Oh wow, this is way stronger in this version than it should be. Also, those grabs really don't do damage, really, if you're just smart about it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I swear that's a new animation. And I'm guessing they don't let you do the thing where you can, you know, give them a shoulder and help them walk. Maybe they do later. We'll see. There we go. No, she did an okay job keeping up with me there. See, it is weird having these be separate missions, because another big thing in Dead Rising is you could plan it out where you were doing multiple survivor like rescue missions at once, and you would get more points for doing the like more at once, but obviously it was more dangerous because you were trying to keep more people alive. And it's just weird to have that gone.
Yeah!
Alright. Got some mixed white juice. Oh, Frank, looks like you rescued everyone. I don't think... Okay. So as you might think, okay, so this is Resident Evil 4 skin. One of the big things in Resident Evil 4 was the merchant, right? And you think, okay, so how would this game handle it? And funny enough, this game does handle it, in a way. I don't remember when it comes up. Because I know it's in this game, I just don't know when. Oh, here we go. Could you go to North Plaza and meet up with Cletus, the gun store owner? I'd like you to get him to help us if you can. If you get Cletus to help us, then you'll be able to buy weapons. That'd be good for you too, right? There we go. And this is funny because this... So a lot of the survivors, the bosses, things like that in the original are optional encounters. Like, there's only a couple set in the story that you have to do. And I believe Cletus, if you wait long enough, he just disappears. Like, he's only in the store, I think, for certain days. It's better to fight him than not, though, because I think you have to wait a really long time for him to leave. I'm just gonna check one more thing. No, that's the options menu. That's map, yeah. By the way, the C button, I'm not sure if that's used for anything really. Our key items. Apparently our book thing leveled up. I don't know what that means though. So yeah, you can go through the survivor list again. And Matthew Chat saying this whole game is still such a weird oddity, yeah. Maybe I can go into a bookstore now and find books, but I swear I got a book level up. Here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go read. I'm reading the manual. I don't have to, but it's, you know what? This game, very cheap. Not in high demand. This one. Oh, you buy books. Oh, there you go then. The books you don't find in this version. They are like perks you buy. Okay. Alright, well, let's follow the cursor. Dodge the parrots. God, adding parrots to this game was not a great idea. I guess they were added because they were like, okay, well, there's more precise shooting, so why don't we add a mechanic around that? They are not... They are just annoying when you're just trying to get from, like, A to B. Oh, no. Let's just... Going. Also, it is nice that I could just pause and heal. Makes it a lot easier to heal in this game. Also, you know what? I'm just realizing, because of the way the game is, that big... I'm imagining that big part where there's the convicts that have somehow stolen the, like, army ATV. That's going to be gone, because this park is tiny now. Like, there isn't room for it. I'll have to check this maintenance tunnel thing and see what they mean about the whole, like, oh, you could go down there to clear enemies out. You're in the North Plaza now. There's a supermarket here, along with a gun store, a cutlery store, and a home center. You'll probably want to stop by and get some supplies. Cletus, the gun store owner, should be at his store. Should be able to persuade him to help us. Oh yeah, adding new enemy types is fine for, you know, hey, we've got the zombies on screen, but gonna add new stuff in terms of extra enemies, and I think it's fine. Obviously, having this many poodles doesn't make much sense. Oh, sledgehammer, hell yeah. But it is fun to have the poodle from the intro come out as an enemy. The parrot, I'm not sure where that's from though. Maybe one of the psychos has a parrot and I just don't remember it. But this is just annoying. I don't know what technical reason they had to do this. There must have been some reason. I guess maybe it helps with loading better. Also, why are these zombies dying from like one shot in the knee? Why they've gotten like way weaker all of a sudden? But yeah, it just makes you take long ways around to get to areas. Maybe it's also just to hide the lower enemy count because you can like block off areas that mean, you know, you're kind of always forced to go through the crowds. Oh, okay. That's a shame. I thought this was... the sledgehammer was going to have a special knockdown attack. I wish... okay, it doesn't make sense. I kind of wish you still had, like, the Leon Kennedy counters. With the dogs. Yeah, get out of here. And you don't have downed attacks, which I think... like, considering this is built on Resident Evil 4, though again, it's weird because half the animations are taken from Dead Rising. Half of them are taken from Resident Evil 4. And yeah, that run animation is from Resident Evil 4. Sure. We'll put on a baseball cap. Oh, I can hear zombies through there. Alright, let's go see Cletus.
Look, mister, if we're gonna fight these zombies, we need guns!
Stay back! I trust them damn zombies about as far as I can throw them, but I trust people even less.
Don't shoot! Look, let's talk this over.
You can talk to my 12 gauge. Don't get no closer. I'll blow y'all to Kingdom Come.
Hey, hang on.
Oh, God damn it, I warned you. In a situation like this, I can't afford to trust nobody.
Oh no! Our friend Cletus, I guess he's not going to help us out, because, you know, he's shooting. Imagine I was asking, I wonder how many malls actually do have gun stores. I just assume they all do. Well, there aren't many malls left, I know. No, I should probably swap to the shotgun. Well, I know, you know, there's like some Walmarts just have gun aisles. Oh, wow. This is different. I don't think he climbs out from under his counter in the original. Oh, I gotta heal. Let's try the green. Oh, there we go. You can dodge. Oh, that's a weird way to handle that. God, he's using fucking... He's using all the zombie, like... Oh, I forgot what they're called in... The Las Plagas, like, animations.
Damn, mister. Come on now. What are you, crazy? You want guns so bad that y'all are willing to kill for them? Let me go. Hey. Please.
Hey, wait!
Here we go. Help me! Oh, more book space. Let me reload quick. Jesus, out cold. Gonna be kidding. Things are gonna get dangerous around here. Better carry him into the store. So yeah, Dead Rising. He's just dead at that point. This one, oh, you just rescue him, and you make friends, even though he just shot a fucking unarmed man in cold blood. Hey, you awake? Did you save me? Actually, I have a favor to ask. Do you think you could help us out? We need the guns you have here in your store. Of course, we're willing to pay you. Well, I guess that's fine. I better get the store ready for business. By the way, is that a blacktail you got there? Yeah, but it's busted, so I can't use it. Here, let me take a look. Yeehaw. Yeah, I think I can fix it. Leave it to me for a while. I'll get it working. I don't have too much in stock right now, but I'll get some new stuff time. Can check the store from time to time. So yeah, you could just buy ammo. I believe this is, yeah, this is ammo amount upgrades. Also, do you hear that laugh? Listen. they're trying to emulate like he's the fucking like he's the fucking merchant in there. Thank you. Now I think you can buy, I guess maybe it's dependent on what counter you look at. Oh, he'll buy stuff as well. God, that's a weird way to handle it. It's like depending on what counter you talk to. Okay, well, we'll definitely buy the rifle. You know, Frank, you should check out my other stuff. I've got more than just guns, you know. The act of holding a book is enough to activate its properties. Different books have different effects. Yeah, we got allows you to perform the suplex and allows you to perform a repeated toy laser sword attack. There we go. Now, I could be wrong. I thought you could also upgrade guns here. He'll just buy weapons here. Maybe you can't upgrade them in this game. There's that. This is ammo upgrades. Yeah, this is just buy guns again. And this is where he has the books. Like, it's such a strange way to handle it. It makes it feel like it is hacked in. That each counter you talk to is like different shops, basically. Yeah, okay, I guess you don't upgrade the guns here. You just, at certain points in the game, he's probably just going to have new guns to buy, maybe? Or that's something you unlock later. Looks like Cletus is going to help us out. Nice going, Frank. Brad should be coming back pretty soon, so you should probably get back here too. And they just teleport me back. Quickly.
Yo, Frank! Give me a hand here.
They'll do another manual.
What gives?
Considering the helicopter and all, we have to work together. But that doesn't mean we can tell you everything. And everything we do tell you can't necessarily be printed.
Yeah, so?
So, I just want you to appreciate the situation.
Well, we're up to our necks in zombies. Yeah, I think I appreciate the situation just fine.
Zombies. I still can't believe all this, you know? Seems so unreal.
You all right there?
Yeah, I got it.
You should rest a while, Brad.
You go ahead and catch some sleep first. We can switch in 4 hours, okay?
Okay. So, I did learn some things from that. Such as, so yeah, I don't think you do get upgrades for the guns. You just get new guns. Oh wow, is it gonna load to go into these rooms? Oh wow. I guess I guess I couldn't keep them all in memory. I was wondering, because these shutters are normally not here because they're glass windows. Alright. How much stuff I got in my inventory? 2 drinks. Protein. There we go. I'll pick up an apple just in case. The Space Rider in Wonderland Plaza's gone out of control. Ah, okay. We haven't been over here yet, so that's a good mission. Okay, and I did check the controls. It does say that the C button does have use. It's just with a specific gun. The other thing I want to check, because it's not mentioned in the manual, Yeah, see, here it is. Yeah, look at those Resident Evil animations. Okay, so there was a call earlier where Otis mentions that, oh yeah, there's the maintenance tunnels, right? I don't actually know how you get to them. So I don't like how slow the cursor is on this menu. Yeah, see, that's the maintenance tunnels there. The roof. Second floor there. I guess it is connected here. I might quickly go check that. Also, I found out you can reload the guns without having to do the motion. You just have to press B and tap in the direction of the already equipped weapon. Which is good, because... yeah, don't like having to do motion stuff. You only really have to do the motion stuff for the extra kills. Like that. And to do the follow-up attacks. Like this. Actually, I noticed I've got a timer on this mission, so maybe I should just follow it. Also, a really weird setting. Also, this is darker night than even the base game. The base game is actually quite not as dark as this. This is actually scarier. There's an option menu here. Let me see if I can enable it. You can actually change how dark it is at nighttime. See, look. Let me know if this nighttime looks a bit too dark. I'll change it, but I think it's kind of cool. Because yeah, Dead Rising 1 feels like it could have been scarier at nighttime, and it just really isn't. And yeah, Dungeon says, oddly granular toggle to have of a game in this era. I wonder if that's an adjustment for people playing on a CRT. Like maybe if you're playing on a certain type of TV, it's like, okay, this is just too dark. There we go, we'll just eat it. But I really love this scale down, like 50% or less smaller. Park. There you go. A fall, nice. Right. Maybe the zombies like are outside. Maybe they have less health, because I feel like if you go for the leg shots, it just one hit kills them most of the time. They don't let you bring them down to their knees. Curious. Okay, here. Let me check my inventory space. Try and use these. God, the head pop is so weak. It's just like, yep, you did it. Pop. Also, yeah, see, I think this is supposed to be where the maintenance tunnel entrance is for this area, and it's just locked there. So I wonder how you do get down there. It's the thing is, they were like, oh, maybe you should go down there and thin the herd. Made me think that there's like a mechanic tied to it. You're in the Wonderland Plaza. The most popular attraction here, right there, is the Space Rider roller coaster. So be careful around, okay? It's not a toy. Yeah, like, I want to go for the knockdown attacks. It's just not letting me right now. Because even though I'm just using the handgun, it's like one hit killing everything. Oh, I'm being chased. There we go. Also, yeah, have a look what this place is actually supposed to look like. Oh, this guy's.
Everyone used to laugh at me. I was a walking punchline. When the zombies came, everyone died. That's why I decided to give all the happy people a lift on this fun ride. I won't let you stop the ride, Gramps. If the ride stops, then the zombies come back. And that won't be any fun at all.
Oh. Oh, I don't want to stop a man from having fun. Whoa! I'm gonna say personally, I find these kind of fights are the ones that transfer the weirdest over to this engine. God, the hard cuts to the cutscenes is so bad. But he's having a good time still. Poor guy. And yeah, now we Magic Meow says it's okay now. We get to save him and open up the clown store. Ah, if only. Oh, unlocked the books, the ID card. Oh yeah, right, I forgot there's like a survivor who's just stuck on the ride. I want to say these load times are a little rough, but I think they're about the same as they would have been on 360. Actually, that version might be worse. Because that was just a real trouble there. Are any other survivors around? There sure are. Everybody's in the security room. It's safe there. Security room? I know, a shortcut there. Let me show you where this is. It could be useful, at least. Good for you, man. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon. Yeah, they're frequent but not that long. But I want to say the original game.
Frank.
Yeah, I'm here. Had maybe like less of them, but they would be longer. That return close option is not working. Just head through here and you're already at the Paradise Plaza. No shortcut, huh? Plaza could take you. This never made any sense, how the shortcut works, because look, this is just a mirror. But this is just how it was. Dead Rising 1 is a fascinating game because it's really cool, but you can kind of tell, not that it was rushed, but it was definitely made in a hurry, and a lot of stuff was being changed. That noise was being changed very quickly, so yeah, it's kind of jank. There's the maintenance tunnel, and especially when it comes to like certain world details, like stuff doesn't quite make that much sense. There's a YouTube channel called Stippo who has done the most comprehensive videos on Dead Rising 1. Like, the stuff he's covered goes into every little detail aspect. He's the guy who's got a hold of a bunch of different development builds as well. But like, one of his my favorite videos is one where he like looks at the mall, if it was a real place, and notes how weird it is, for example, that you can't get a car to the supermarket because of where it's placed. And if you try and take a shopping cart there to the parking lot, there are stairs. Or like where certain toilet placements are, like the food court doesn't really have any. Like little stuff like that. Just the weird little touches, or you know, stuff that's off because even though there would have been some like location testing and basing this off of like somewhere real in the US, there's definitely some stuff that makes more sense when you consider that this is made by, you know, a Japanese team.
Give me a hand here.
Yeah, ignore that guy. I should have done this a different time. Whatever. But it's fun. It's fun to think of that. Just like the way the world doesn't quite make sense. Or well, it's a later story thing, but we'll talk about it when we get there. But like where the final fight takes place, like where that whole area is and how it's connected to the mall. Fun. Oh, yes, you're okay, thank God. S rank. Are you sure you're just a journalist? I got the mall employee uniform. Wonder where you would equip that. You know, Dead Rising had a lot of ups and then were a lot of downs after the first two. And Dead Rising 3 is definitely a bit of a mixed bag, but one of the bits of it I think was legitimately a really good option, like addition, was that you could, every clothing item you picked up would get added to a locker, basically. Where do I get the default outfit so I can put shoes on again? I might just have to go and find shoes. There he is, look. Let me see what mission.
Yeah!
Okay, before I do that. Oh, secret mission. Oh, okay, you literally aren't allowed to go if you don't have a mission selected. Okay. Interesting. Alright, how much inventory space do I have? Oh, don't worry about the food now then. Okay, so I was wrong on that. You can't just go out and explore. I really want to know what he was on about with the maintenance area then. Like, how do you get there? You wouldn't want to go during the mission because it's going to affect your timer. Magic Val's mentioning, I was surprised how much Dead Rising 2 kept a lot of the weird Japanese game design flavor because it's yeah, no, and I appreciate about it. It's a shame they kind of after 2 they really got away from that. Let's go to the food court. And yeah, after 2 was Capcom's era desperately trying to appeal to the West. It partly makes sense because Dead Rising has always been way more popular in the West. Like, it actually doesn't sell that great in Japan, these games. But it is just weird, like, how much they were trying to change. Oh, well, that was bad. Hang on. Like, what opportunity would you use to go get new guns then if the missions are always timed and all that? Yeah, no, these doors are just... you can't go to them. Yeah, the return close option might just not work. It's normally supposed to just reset you back to your default outfit. Is there a shoe spot around here? Might have been barefoot. Not here. There. Finally. Okay, where does the cursor want me to go? Because yeah, with the gun store being so far away, you'd expect to be saying like, oh no, Otis would have come back to the security room and set up shop there. But no. This is probably the last mission we'll do. At some point, I'll have to check if we can get to the maintenance tunnels from here, Leisure Park, because there's this that leads down to them. I mean, granted, you go down there for the story anyway. I just want to try and figure out if Otis's line about you can reduce the numbers down there, if that actually means anything. Or if that's just the game chatting nonsense. God, most of this game is just fighting birds and dogs. Forget the zombies. They're not the main concern. I don't mind them being a few dogs. It's just that the fact they are in every area. What the hell are you doing here? Feel like a drink, partner? No cover charge. Worthless drunk. Don't you know what's going on out there? Yeah, I know. That's exactly why I'm drinking. You expect me to stay sober in this situation? Asshole. Just come with me. We're gonna get your ass eaten if you stay here. The damn zombies. Come on, get me. Hope you can hold your liquor though, because I'm so in it. Look, there's a helicopter coming. If you want to be on it, you'll come with me. I've already got someone coming to get me. Angels, beautiful angels. Zombies, angels, people, whatever. Let's all get drunk. Ha ha ha. Oh. What do I do then? Can't even shoot him. It's food items and things like that. You don't really carry the same. There's one. I don't get it. Because the cursor is still pointing at him. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna blame the game there a bit. They should have moved the cursor away from him. Trust me or not, that's your choice. Go on. Take me with you, I'm going. Alright. Follow me, you. The guide arrow was real confused there for a second. It was like it wanted me to follow him. I will say it's nice that survivors aren't too bad with following you. Like, even the injured ones will mostly keep up with you.
I don't think so.
It's mostly just the dogs that are getting them. Okay, did he follow? Do we have to worry about that? Good. Oh! It is funny to see like way faster zombies than normal. These like fast runner types you wouldn't have seen in the original. I haven't quite figured out what causes zombies to drop stuff sometimes. Not common. And it feels like using the gun actually causes drops more often. I don't really know if you can do these follow-up attacks. That those give you money. Also, I forgot a suplex move. I wonder how you do it. Okay. See. Oh. In the book. Notebook. No. How do you do the moves then? Also, yeah, you level up just sub-weapon attack durability and item slots in this. And the like book slots. And I have no idea how you do the suplex. I'm assuming it's like a unarmed move, maybe. It's weird that so many of the zombies are dying. It's really... I don't get it. It's like it's at night, maybe. They're weaker. There we go. Oh, I came up there. Oh, wow. That's like the Dead Rising one, not the Resident Evil one I was expecting. That's the one where you can aim it. That's really weird. God, the more music stuff in Dead Rising 1 is so on point. Like, it's almost like it's better than real more music, even. Oh yeah, they like sped up the NPC walking animations, I think, to make it fit like Ashley's running speed. Consider my buzz officially killed. Now I gotta start getting my drink on all over again. Yeah. 6 juice. 30,000. Oh, Frank, looks like you rescued everyone. Take a break. Perfect. Perfect timing. It also made me realise, like, case file wise, we're still on case 1. Oh. Well, speak of the devil.
That can't be good. What's going on anyway?
Before this whole thing started, someone called the professor and told him to come to this mall.
Jack the line, did you? So was this the caller, this guy here? They've got something to do with the zombies, don't they?
They're the reason we came here. And if he gets away with Dr. Barnaby, none of our questions will be answered.
Alright, there we go. I think now it'll put us onto case 2, probably. There we go. So yeah, bear in mind, yeah, there's 8 cases, so we're about... I don't know, granted some of them are smaller, but maybe we're like 20% of the way there. Okay, well I'm just gonna go save it here. Just so we don't have to watch that cutscene again. Oh. Alright. that was chunk of Dead Rising. Stop till you drop. Yeah, it is strange. It's funny because it doesn't feel like playing Dead Rising, but it evokes like some of the same feeling because you're going to the same places, the story events are mostly the same, you're seeing the same characters, same shops, you even get a couple of the same moves, but it's just a different game. This is the closest to an official like remake I guess we have out there, because I have an argument. I think most games that get labeled remakes are actually adaptations. Just, this is adapted to a specific modern genre. This is backwards. This is an adaptation of Dead Rising, Like, what if Dead Rising was a more gamified shooting gallery game? Like, that's what this is. But it is weird, because it in ways feels like Dead Rising and feels off. Like someone's messed with your memories. It's so strange. But I'll come back to this one because it is so strange. And I'm gonna maybe do a bit of digging online and figure out if you can go to the maintenance tunnels and that's like a separate mode, or if that was just flavor dialogue that was implying something that isn't true. I don't know. Come back here for a minute before we wrap up, because hang on a sec. Actually, I'm gonna do this so I can my keyboard. Sorry about that. But let me go through our stuff. If you enjoyed the show and you'd like to consider supporting the Bad Game Hall of Fame, you can do so by subscribing to us here on Twitch, pledging on the Patreon, becoming a member on YouTube, and any of the above will give you access to the Patron Saints channel on the Discord, the Game Room, where you can gain access to exclusive content and cast your votes on future Patreon polls. The Discord right here, and like I said, the Game Room. We have regular hangouts, calls. We'll probably be doing one tonight, actually. I need to go get some food first. So we do regular hangouts, talk about games, good and bad, and lots of other subjects. We also have the Bad Game Club, where every month, I help to run, where every month we pick out a game. This month we are playing Monsters Inc. Stream Team for the PlayStation 1, as well as the PAL-only PlayStation 2 version. If you can't support us financially, we understand. It's totally fine, you gotta look out for yourself. And we try to understand your viewership is always appreciated enough. And if you want to try and support us another way, on the VOD channel on YouTube, we have a recommended viewing playlist. I believe that is 20 handpicked episodes that we think are good onboarding. So if you want to get someone interested in the Bad Game Hall of Fame, that's a good place to start. Or if there's, a specific playthrough we've done in the past, maybe someone who is a huge fan of Dead Rising but has never played or seen this weird Wii version. Send them this VOD if you're watching on YouTube, or once it is on YouTube. What's the schedule though? You want to know the schedule? I'll tell you the schedule. Tomorrow, Sharky and I are bringing back the Games from a Hat. I'm not sure if Sharky has confirmed what the platform is. Double check if they have. I'm not sure what the theme is. It might be themed, it might be just a console, I'm not sure. Come find out, it'll be a blast. And then Monday will be the return of our weekly show, the Casual Monday, where we, it's a more laid back show. We'll bring games of whatever theme. Might be spooky, might not, might be good, might be bad. All sorts can happen on there. It's almost like a podcast show, but I recommend checking them out. And those VODs are exclusive to the Patreon, so if you support the Patreon, you can go and watch the archives. next Tuesday will be... I did know this. Let me get the stream schedule up. I thought I knew this. On it. Right. I should have remembered this. Next Tuesday is part 2 of Silent Hill Homecoming. Our big Spookoween playthrough of what is, you know, arguably considered the worst mainline Silent Hill game. And trust me, if you want to see that game go to hell, it's coming up. So I highly recommend tuning into that, because mainly the opening of the game is probably its best part, and then it's all downhill from there. So come check that out. And then on Thursday, it was going to be finished, but it turns out it's going to take a bit more time. So hopefully, fingers crossed, tap the wood, throw salt behind your shoulder, we will be finishing off Nightcry, our Patreon voted playthrough of the month, the spiritual successor kickstarted project to the Clock Tower series that did not come out so great. And I think next Friday I am going to bring this back. We're going to do another bag Game Hall of Fame. We'll do more Dead Rising Drop to Drop. Instead of doing them bi-weekly, I think this month I'm just going to ban this one out. We'll just do it every Friday. And who knows, I might even get some guests on. So look forward to that. But with that being said... Oh, where am I? What? There I am. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the show. With me, Johnny Baghead, hosting. Again, apologies, I did not have a Halloween costume set up. You know, maybe by the end of the month I'll get something put together. But yeah, again, thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting us. It does mean a lot. It means more than I'm sure we can put into words. But, you know, we appreciate every one of you out there. Live viewers, VOD viewers, anything at all. Let me have a quick look about trading. You know what? Let's raid into Melsity, who is doing a Rhythm of the 6th Generation Freeform Day 2. They are playing Dance Summit 2001, which is the 3rd Buster Groove game. That is a weird one. Let's go. Give them a hello. Let them know Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you. But that'll be it from me. Hope you're enjoying yourself out there. Hope you have a good evening, and yeah, take care everyone. Toodles, bye.